Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing a two-part article that I wrote several days ago. I'm going to include parts 1 and part 2 on this video presentation to help with the continuity and the flow of the article. As you watch this article and questions come to mind, please send those questions to me. All questions are good questions. In the event that you'd like to leave a comment, I would also love to hear from you. You may do so through the comment section here on YouTube or through my contact information page on Second Chance to Live. To read the article, put my glasses back on and bring up the article. I want to thank you for your time and for being here. You're an important part of my process. Here's the article. A Honda clutch pedal stop, a starter, and trusting the process, part 1. Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to visit with me. Thank you. I had an experience happen to me on the way to the gym this afternoon. I share my personal experience with you to encourage your faith. In my experience, I have come to accept that there are things that are out of my control. With my acceptance, I have come to recognize when things occur in my life that are unexpected, God is usually doing for me what I cannot do for myself, as I realize that I do not have the big picture. This is my experience. As is my habit, after getting what I wanted to accomplish with my daily projects, I went to go to work out. Before leaving the community, I stopped to check my mail at the mailbox. After checking my mailbox, I got back into my car, put the key in the ignition, and expected the car to start. Lo and behold, instead, I saw all the various dashboard lights come on and stay solid. Was not something I was expecting. I turned the car off and then tried to turn the key again with the same result. At that time, someone drove up to the mailbox and offered a jump. The battery jump did not work, and then after someone else came over to get their mail, I asked them if they knew much about cars. They were kind enough to help me the best way possible, but did not change the situation. These two individuals kindly helped me to push my car into an empty space. I then went to the community office and was able to call my mechanic. He told me that the issue was attributed or could be attributed to two things: a small part the size of a dime and an inexpensive fix, or a bad starter needing to be replaced, an expensive fix. To make a long story short, my mechanic told me that if I found blue crystal type pieces under the clutch paddle on the floorboard, that would indicate the small part. If not, the starter would need to be replaced. I went back to the car and with a flashlight looked under the clutch pad on the floorboard and found the blue crystal type pieces present. A good sign. Tomorrow I will start my car and head over to the mechanic. I am glad that I stopped at the mailbox and not somewhere down the road. I believe this was intervention. In my experience, I have come to recognize that when I surrender to or accept what is out of my control, I have peace in my life. On the other hand, in my experience, I have come to recognize that when I do not surrender or accept what is out of my control, I do not have peace in my life. And now I'll click on and read part 2 to you. Part 2. In my experience, I've found that when things happen that are out of my control, that a loving God is doing for me what I cannot do for myself. I am being protected from what I cannot see down the road. In my experience, I've come to recognize that I do not have the big picture. In my experience, I have come to realize that a loving God with the big picture I can trust a loving God with the big picture. Past experiences taught me that when I let go of things that are out of my control, I am able to put the focus on what I can control. And what I've found that I can control is I can admit my powerless. I can ask for help. I can look for solutions. I can do the footwork. I can trust the process. I can let go of outcomes. I can move forward. I can trust the loving God. I can trust that more will be revealed to me in time. I can trust that the pieces of the puzzle will come together. Update and lesson. I woke early this morning and God provided someone to push my car forward down a small hill. I released the clutch and voila, the Honda started up. Standard gears. My car has a stick shift, so I was able to pop the clutch. I drove to the garage and my friend and mechanic replaced the clutch pedal stopper that apparently communicates with the workings of the car and acknowledges or lets the car know that there is a clutch present. After my mechanic put in the new stopper, my Honda started up like new. What my experience reinforced was that a loving God supplies my needs and uses kind people to help me on my way. I am glad that I did not spend time and energy fretting over what was out of my control. I am glad that I decided to instead focus on what I could accomplish. I am glad that I trusted the process. So in the event that things come up in your life that are unexpected, my friend, my encouragement would be to you, as I need to encourage myself, let go and surrender to that which is out of your control. Move on. Take the focus off of what you cannot control. Put the focus on what you can do with your time. Move forward. Look for solutions. Do the footwork. Let go of outcomes. Trust the loving God to supply your needs and use kind people to help you on your way. Trust that more will be revealed to you in time. Enjoy the process. This is the end of the two-part series. I want to again thank you for stopping by to watch this video presentation. Again, I put my articles on video presentation format to help individuals who learn better through watching and listening, as we all learn in different ways. Before I go, let me encourage you with this, as I need to remember myself. Please do not give up on your process, a loving God, or yourself, because more will be revealed in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time, my friend. I'll say so long for now. God bless both you and your family, and thank you again for your time. So long now.